Es aterrador pensar que los policías falsos pueden salirse con la suya solo por llevar una placa robada. Entonces, ¿qué pasa cuando se encuentran con verdaderos oficiales de la ley? Aquí hay 4 ocasiones en las que los policías falsos se dieron cuenta de que habían sido atrapados.
So you're not with any law enforcement agency?
No.
But you're wearing a badge like you are.
Well,
You just ID'd yourself to the sheriff as an arson investigator.
I'm sorry, sir.
You ID'd yourself as an arson investigator, right? Where's that radio go to?
It's Adam Radio. It's AWIN Radio.
Where did you get an A-Win radio at?
I'm with Adam as well.
What Adam?
Arkansas Department of Emergency
You
Management.
work for them?
I'm a volunteer for them. Yes, sir.
Who's the supervisor over that? Do they know you're wearing that radio while you're working your private job, serving civil papers?
Yes, sir.
They know you're using that radio?
Yes, sir.
They do?
Yes, sir.
Adam,
Yes, sir.
we're going to find out all that.
Okay.
Step out and step to the back here.
Sure.
El 8 de febrero de 2019, el detective Dillon de la oficina del sheriff del condado de Lonoke notó una Dodge Ram negra acelerando por la carretera y activando las luces de emergencia. Cuando detuvo al conductor, que resultó ser Jeremy Kuruk, descubrió que había muchas más cosas sospechosas sobre la situación.
Contact Adam and see if they know who this guy is. He says he's a volunteer with them. He's got an A-Win radio. Where did you get the A-Win radio?
From Adam.
You're going to tell me that they know that you're doing this.
Yes.
You're out serving civil papers, using our radio, running lights and sirens. Didn't know who was behind you, did you? You're not law enforcement. You understand that, right?
Yes. I don't have blue lights either.
You're right. You don't have blue lights, but you're driving crazy down the middle of the road.
Okay.
That's not an emergency to go serve civil papers.
Okay.
This is our guy who serves our civil papers. Would you do that?
Okay.
They're writing you some tickets, and we're going to go to court, and there's other things we're going to do here.
Okay.
You got handcuffs in there too.
Mm-hmm.
What are the handcuffs for?
They're from.
What are they for?
They're a theft deterrent.
A theft deterrent.
Yep.
What does theft deterrent mean?
Well, it'll keep somebody from breaking into my truck. Hopefully. That's the thought.
You're on court, correct? Okay. So you're saying carrying handcuffs in your truck means that they won't break into your truck. So you're making it look like it's a law enforcement truck, so they won't break into it?
If you walked up to break that window and break in and you saw that, would you break in?
I'm not a criminal, but yeah, I'd steal your handcuffs and steal your guns.
Okay.
Is there guns in there?
Nope.
Anything else in there that IDs yourself as a law enforcement officer?
Nope.
Certified what? Fire and explosion investigator.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing a badge to serve papers that says that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're trying to ID yourself and come off as a law enforcement officer.
No.
That's what it looks like to me. Why would you wear an arson investigator badge to serve civil papers? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court.
Kuruk afirmó que iba a entregar unos documentos civiles, pero tenía esposas y luces de emergencia. ¿Qué documentos civiles podrían ser tan urgentes como para tener que acelerar por la carretera mientras parpadeaban las luces azules? Ninguno. Esa es la respuesta. Para empeorar el caso, Kuruk también tenía una cámara en el tablero y un radar en su salpicadero.
Understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the canine?
At home.
What kind of dog is it?
German Shepherd.
What does it do?
He's a tracking dog. He's a certified search and rescue dog.
So, Adam gave you an A-Win radio.
Yes, sir.
Who at Adam do you work for?
I work for the Races.
For what?
Races?
Races?
Yes. Radio Amateur Civil Emergency Service. There we go.
Let me see your radio. Hold on. We're going to do this. Let me see that part. You have an ID from Adam?
I do.
Let me see it.
Sure.
Right there. Hand him the papers.
Okay.
Put your hands on the truck. You have anything else on you shouldn't have on you?
Nope.
Are you incorporated?
I am.
with the state of Arkansas.
Yes.
Who are you working for to serve these papers?
Myself.
No. Who asked you to serve these papers?
Oh, well, that's the attorney out of
Texas.
Texas. Yes, sir.
How'd they get a hold of you?
Internet.
These are the first papers you're served.
Yes, sir.
You've never served any other papers.
Nope.
So why is your handgun license revoked? You have your criminal history?
I didn't run it. She's got it.
Okay, so give us the history of
The radio on the issued at Adams House.
We need a code 11 as well.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my camera. I'm gonna photograph everything.
Yeah. What did you think this was okay for? I think you're trying to be the police and you can't be the police.
No.
That's what I think.
I'm not trying to be the police.
What are you trying to be then? Why are you running like this? No other paper server does that. My guy drives a marked unit. He doesn't drive like that.
Okay.
He's a full-time certified deputy that serves papers.
Yeah.
And he didn't act like this.
Yeah.
And you got this badge on right here. Why are you wearing an arson investigator badge to serve papers?
Well, I'm hoping it doesn't. That I don't get shot.
So you're impersonating an officer.
No.
You're trying to impersonate an officer.
No.
That's what you're hoping it doesn't get you shot.
Mm-hmm.
You're
100.
go ahead.
An arson investigator badge.
So you're you got felony charges and you're acting. Does Adam know that?
Nope.
They will.
Oh, he wants to take
Hey, who are you talking to? Man, we're taking it and we're going to send it back to them.
the sheriff.
Why are you taking my truck?
We're towing it and we're going to inventory it.
Okay.
Because you got handcuffs, you got a badge, you got a body camera, you resemble law enforcement, you're running lights and sirens down the middle of the road, and you're telling me that the reason you have handcuffs is to theft deterrent, which doesn't make sense. You got felony charges on you, and you got a badge. And I know what it says when I get close, and I know what you're saying. You're saying you're an arson investigator. Nobody in this state or this country is going to use you as an arson investigator because you're a felon. Okay? This to me looks like you're impersonating an officer. You're running down the middle of the road at over 90 miles an hour.
Nada de lo que Kuruk dijo tenía sentido. Pero lo peor estaba por venir, ya que los oficiales descubrieron más tarde que era un delincuente que ya no tenía permitido entregar documentos en el estado de Arkansas. De hecho, cuando los oficiales llamaron a ADEM, para quienes trabajaba, descubrieron que Kuruk solo era un operador de radio aficionado y se les pidió que confiscaran su radio e identificación en el acto.
It says I enjoy playing with it.
You're playing with it.
Yeah, I enjoy just watching it.
The radar. You enjoy watching the radar. I'm not sure you don't try to pull people over. And I run 6 or 8 of these unmarked Dodges.
Back up.
So,
You have guns in here?
Nope.
you're under arrest.
A medida que la situación empeoraba, quedó cada vez más claro que no había forma de que Kuruk saliera de la situación sin consecuencias. Así que no fue sorpresa cuando fue esposado y trasladado al centro de detención del condado de Lonoke. Pero si crees que el señor Kuruk es terrible por hacerse pasar por oficial de policía una vez, prepárate porque lo que vas a ver a continuación es a un imitador en serie e impenitente.
Lieutenant, please.
There is no lieutenant. I'm
Then
in.
get a captain.
There is no captain. I'm
Then
in.
get somebody that outranks you, Sergeant.
Nobody
I have
outranks
the
me.
And we got the cat back from the old county sheriff.
Calm down.
And we registered.
Hey, put him in the car.
That motorcycle.
Put him in the car.
And that motorcycle has that tag.
Who is this guy?
And the
Jeremy
Department
Dewitt.
of Motor
Oh, that's Jeremy right there?
El 7 de septiembre de 2019, el oficial Ogletree observó una motocicleta negra y gris conduciendo en el carril equivocado. Solo después de iniciar una parada, se dio cuenta de que el tipo que detuvo, Jeremy DeWitt, era culpable de algo más que una infracción de tráfico.
Sergeant, my vehicle's not stolen, Sergeant. I can tell you right now, everything's being videotaped on my body cam, Sergeant.
Okay, you're
So, that's not a firearm, Sergeant. Let's go. That's a less lethal, Sergeant. So legally, for the per Florida statute, I'm allowed to carry that, Sergeant. 970. Go ahead and look it up, Sergeant. The vehicle's not stolen, Sergeant. I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant. I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant. Sergeant, get your lieutenant, please.
There is no lieutenant. I'm
Then
in.
get a captain.
There is no captain. I'm
Then
in.
get somebody that outranks you, Sergeant.
Nobody
I have
outranks
the
me.
very valid registration, Sergeant, that shows the state of Florida gave me the registration and that tag. The tag was stolen off another motorcycle. That motorcycle was stolen. We were given the tag back by Orange County Sheriff's Office, and then that tag was given to us by the Department of Motor Vehicles, Sergeant.
Well, you have handcuffs.
Make sure you have your body cameras running.
Body cameras are running. Why you have handcuffs?
I'm not talking to you, officer.
Okay.
I have the registration for that vehicle, Sergeant.
Después de realizar la parada, se descubrió que la motocicleta era robada y que Jeremy era un delincuente convicto.
We'll not walk over here.
Sergeant, I can prove the registration.
As soon as we prove
Oh, okay. But you're 15 and you're holding me here in front of all these people. We could have done this professionally, not like children. Just because you don't like me and you have a history with me doesn't authorize you to treat me like...
I'm treating you like...
You are, Sergeant.
No, everybody can move on.
No, they're 12 with me, just like your officers would be if you needed help.
They can go.
No, they're staying per my orders.
Stay against
Hey,
the car.
officers, I'm getting this all on
Why do you
video
have a bulletproof
camera,
vest on?
and I can promise you, this isn't going to go the way you're planning. Officer, I have my body camera on. So what?
Jeremy DeWitt fue arrestado y acusado de resistencia sin violencia, uso ilegal de una radio bidireccional y hacerse pasar por oficial de la ley. Aún así, tuvo la audacia de exigir una disculpa, alegando que no había hecho nada malo. Pobre Jeremy, si tan solo supiera que los deseos no son caballos. Pero Jeremy no es el único que piensa que está bien hacerse pasar por policía. Aquí hay otro tipo que cree que está bien actuar como oficial de la ley, si eso le permite llegar a su destino rápidamente.
I am Deputy Green of San Luis Sheriff's Office. You see your license, registration, proof, and insurance. So we for the stops, we're getting calls saying that you were flashing people with red and blue lights and doing about 90.
Sir.
Do you have the lights installed in the vehicle?
No, I have a radar detector. I don't have it on there. We're from Austin, Texas. My insurance here.
And what about just the registration? Or that's part of the windshield stuff?
Yes, sir. We're from Austin, Texas.
All right, I'll be back in just a second, all right?
Yes, sir.
Un ex policía estaba conduciendo por la carretera cuando notó un automóvil parpadeando luces rojas y azules. También parecía que el conductor intentaba iniciar una parada de tráfico. Incómodo con este comportamiento extraño, el ex policía decidió alertar a la policía, y esto fue lo que sucedió cuando llegó el diputado Grino de la oficina del sheriff del condado de San Juan.
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, good.
Thanks for keeping the streets safe.
Yeah, no problem. So, you're just driving and he just ended up.
So, I drive past him, and then he passes me, right past him, and then he passes me, and I'm going, this is annoying.
Yeah.
So, and being a former cop, I'm like, I don't really want anybody like swirling or hovering, so I just give it some gas and they go up, catches up to me, and I'm like, this is weird. So then it keeps going, and I'm taking phone calls. I run a couple companies now.
Yeah.
I left PD in 14. I've been doing my own shit. right? That's all of our dream, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So my side gigs turned into some. So I'm answering phone calls. I bought this car for my son. You know, I'm driving to Utah to go visit my daughter. Just chill. I got nowhere to be.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Mas tranquilo, man. I'm like, chill. But this dude keeps following me and doing weird shit. And I'm like, I don't like this. Then he passes me and he's like this. He put red and blue lights on. Like he's got, I think, the little center mount on his dash. In his windshield.
Okay.
He had the angled ones that snug up to the lens. Like when I was undercover, that's what I had. And he was like, blue, blue. Like, I'm looking at the lights. I'm looking behind me. I was all, is that a 34? That's a cop? What am I talking? What is he talking about? I'm like, so I pull over, and he gets alongside me and goes like this.
Like pump the brakes or whatever?
Yeah, full. You've been driving, speeding, passing.
Doing the same thing the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, and then my next move was just going to be stop on the side of the road and let him have his thing, right? But then I was like, dude, something ain't right, dude. It's not sitting right with me.
Yeah.
And so if he's going to, like, use his lights or use lights and he's not a cop, I'm like, kind of, one of my daughters driving through here. And
yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
But if your mom or, you know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah,
that's how my brain starts working.
Processing it like that, for sure.
And I'm like this. Okay, call.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? None of us really want to be that dude, but it's like, I was uncomfortable by it.
Yeah.
If he's law enforcement, it checks out, great.
I don't think he is.
So that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Después de escuchar al preocupado ex policía sobre cuál era el problema, el diputado Greeno comenzó a hablar con el sospechoso y, al menos, la evasividad del tipo fue más que suficiente para delatar su culpabilidad.
So, what did you have mounted right here?
I used to have a radar detector.
Okay. So, where did that go? Because you just had something mounted up here.
No, I used to have one up there.
Okay.
I don't have one.
Why would we be receiving complaints that somebody's saying that you were flashing red and blues at them?
Flashing red and blues. I don't have red and blue lights, sir.
You don't have any. So they're just seeing stuff.
That's not me, sir. I'm not fly. I have kids in my car.
Okay, so
we're going to Colorado.
So this is what we got. We got a complaint from an individual saying that a black Tahoe with a grill in front of it, Texas license, male with a long beard and cowboy hat with a dog in the back, came up behind him and flashed red and blues at him. This vehicle looks like a police vehicle, right?
Yes, sir.
Would you agree with me with that?
I agree with you.
Okay. So why would he, and then he said that it was mounted in the center of your dash right below your mirror, where you previously had something mounted, right?
I don't have anything, sir.
I'm just saying. That's exactly where he's saying that it was mounted, right?
Yes, sir.
And so if I'm driving down the road, do you think that I'm going to pay any mind to suction cups in the middle of somebody's vehicle? How would I know that you ever had anything mounted there? Unless something drew my attention to that specific location, right? So do you just want to be honest with me or what's going on?
I don't have it. I don't have anything I used to have my radar detector.
Well, it seems fairly easy to take something down from there.
Yes, sir.
And so if I was somebody that was doing that, I would be worried about impersonating a law enforcement officer. And if I have anything mounted up to it, I would just take it down. The seriousness of impersonating a police officer, right, is the fact that we have individuals do that and then commit pretty outrageous crimes on individuals, right? And so that's why I'm taking it so serious. This vehicle looks like a police vehicle, right? The windows are dark and tinted. We have a brush guard on the front. It's a Tahoe like every other agency drives, right? And so it'd be very easy to have something mounted to make others believe that you're some form of law enforcement. And if it's just for the mere reason of like, hey, sometimes they're slow drivers and I like to just hit red and blues and get them out of my way, then okay, Roger, I got it, right? But at the same time, it's just not lining up. I'm not tracking with everything that you're saying.
Today that you're not going to jail for impersonating a police officer. So you are going to receive a criminal summons. So they're going to mail you.
Las personas al azar pueden decidir hacerse pasar por policías, pero a veces es un policía despedido quien se niega a dejar su puesto.
Hey, partner.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Officer Park with the Acworth Police Department.
How are you?
The only reason why I'm pulling you over, I guess y'all were, well, that's my chief of police right there. He saw y'all go around traffic. He was trying to figure out who y'all were with or what was going on.
El hombre en el automóvil es Gerardson Mackey, quien supuestamente fue visto parpadeando luces de emergencia en un coche patrulla y estaba vestido con un uniforme de policía completo.
Yeah, I'm an off-duty hero operator.
Oh, off-duty hero operator?
How you doing, Chief? Hey. I'm off-duty operator. I just working off criminal detail. That's my ID. That's my badge. Yeah, I just work in a criminal detail. I went to get my car checked out because you see all the lights on.
Why is the car registered to an individual?
That's mine. This is my company.
So what are you doing with all these red lights?
Sorry?
Why all this emergency lights? And did I see you using emergency lights to pull out into traffic on Lake Eckworth Drive?
Oh, no, because I couldn't get through, Chief. You notice? That's a standstill. So I flashed the lights looking to see me that I was trying to get in the line.
Who do you work for?
This is my company. I'm an off-duty hero operator. This is my company.
Okay.
Yeah, I do criminal details. Yeah.
So you look like me, you're impersonating a police officer.
Oh, no, sir. I'm not impersonating, sir.
You got any ID on you?
Yeah, front. You look in the front.
Yeah, I see red lights. I saw red lights when you pulled out.
Yeah, that's sir. That's when it activated to the back.
Yeah. Where's your ID?
Right, yes, Chief. Yeah.
Do you have a lighting permit for the vehicle?
Yeah, right down the glass.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Be right back with you, okay? All right, Mr. Mackey. There's your ID back.
Thank you.
Look, given with all the lighting permit and stuff that I'm seeing, I'm just going to assume everything's properly permitted and stuff for the vehicle.
It is, sir.
That said, with what my chief's observation, the use of those are for strictly business purposes. You can't be using it to pull into traffic, okay?
Yes, sir.
So I am going to issue a citation for unlawful operation for emergency vehicle, okay? Just here.
I know, let me just talk to Chief real quick before, because I'm telling you how it's going to work. Even though I'm doing this on my private side, once I get this ticket, G-Dot is going to ground me again. I'm going to get grounded. And that's why I'm trying to don't interfere my personal business with G-Dot. Anytime they run a driver's license number, I'm going to get grounded. I asked the Chief, please.
Hey, but you have to understand that this whole scenario is a big issue for us too, because the uniform and lights and all that.
This is when it gets. The thing is, this is my company. I run my company respectfully, okay? Because I deal with high clients. This is my uniform. Not no me say officer, nothing. This is my uniform.
I got you.
You understand? But please, I just want to talk to the Chief. I know you're going to still do your job. I mean no harm.
Al ver que no podría salir de la situación sin consecuencias, Mackey comenzó a recurrir a súplicas y familiaridades. Desafortunadamente, eso no lo llevaría muy lejos.
I want to verify your employment, and I'm probably going to have CID look into this, to be honest with you, to see what you're doing.
I know, Chief.
I don't feel good.
Chief,
Chief,
I can show you my LLC. I can show you my LLC right now.
I'll let them handle it.
And also right here.
Yeah.
That's why he was calling my supervisor just now.
All right.
Well, that's between you and your boss, okay?
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll do our follow-up, but...
Mackey recibió una citación por operación ilegal de un vehículo de emergencia y 2 días después fue arrestado por un cargo grave de hacerse pasar por oficial de policía. Si te gustó este video, házmelo saber en la sección de comentarios y no olvides suscribirte. Adiós.